Oh my God, this is my big chance to make my YouTube video about it. Oh my God, guys, I love this. Let's get a new, here. Guys, check this shit out. This is gonna blow your minds. All right, paint bucket, boom. Okay. Okay, so check this shit out. The Merkaba is 2 triangles. Oh shoot, wrong one, hold on. We'll do, since you are a spirit, let's do yellow for celestial light. All right, so 2 equilateral triangles, just like so. All right, overlapping one another, just like this. And you guys will probably recognize this from the Star of David, right? If I'm not mistaken. All right. All right, so this is a Merkaba. All right, you see it is 2 separate triangles. All right, you have this one. This is triangle 1. All right, that is the downward pointing triangle. All right, and that represents the power of the mind. All right, this is the power of the mind. M-I-N-D, mind. Okay, this is the power of the mind, the downward pointing triangle. That's because you think things down into existence, all right? I'm on Twitch and YouTube, guys. You should come and check this out. Would you say God is light, light is energy, our soul is energy, we are a piece of that light energy? 150%, yes. Yes. Yes, we all have a lion beast inside of us, yes. Here, guys, come and join the YouTube and the Twitch, please. You'll be able to actually see the diagram that I'm working on. Here. This is all part of my cymatical thesis stuff that I'm trying to present for my future doctorate shit if I can. That'd be fucking wonderful. To understand human consciousness, okay? So, the power of the mind, all right, thinks things down into existence. You think with the power of the mind, right? I need a graphics tablet. So, does anybody want to fucking donate a graphics tablet to me? Oh my God. I can't, Adam. You're gonna have... not really. You're gonna have to, like, join the YouTube or the Twitch, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wish I could show y'all what I'm doing. So, the power of the mind thinks things down into existence, okay? And then the other half of this is the pointing up triangle, okay? Which thinks things... I'm sorry, which is the power of the word. This is the power of the word the Bible tells us about. Your words have power, okay? Where you hype your friends up. You talk things up into existence, right? You are building it up from nothing. The word grows things like a farmer grows his seeds, okay? Are you still following me? What is my YouTube name? Thank you, Cody. Here, guys, the YouTube is this and the Twitch is that. Thank you all so much. Okay, so the power of the word talks things up into existence, okay? So you have the power of the word and you have the power of the mind. So you talk things up and you think things down. So what happens when you meditate? All right? You take your entire being, all right? When you are meditating, such a crude drawing, but I can't wait until I have an animator. This would be so cool. So when you are meditating, God, the guy's got fat arms. So when you're sitting down meditating, all right, you are emitting from all points, okay? You have these fucking 7 chakra points that emit themselves from you, okay? All right, so you see the person meditating. All right, so there are 7 chakras that exist within you, and there are 13 total. There are probably more than that. Ah, sweet. Thank you, everybody, for joining. I appreciate this. Yeah, this is all about time travel. This is all about time travel. Bird, bird, bird. I love you guys. Okay, so this person meditating here is putting out energy on a subconscious and conscious level, all right, while you are actively meditating, all right? So intention, all right? The energy is coming out of us like this. Your thought manifestation energy is coming out of you in that direction. And the things that are happening to us are being experienced in this direction, okay? Like you are absorbing things from your root chakra. Shit, that's orange. You are absorbing things from your root chakra, all right? And they come up through your root chakra and they hit your perineum, which is your navel, okay? That's your next chakra. So you have your root chakra, which is in your gooch, basically. I hate to use that word, but it is what it is. Yes, Ginger Girl, that's exactly correct. Sweet, thank you, Angel. I appreciate that. No, you do not, Cody. You do not. You have one inside of your brain already. It's called a quartz crystal. It's called a pineal gland. So you receive information, okay, through the prismatic color. Oh, shit. Through the prismatic all colored light that is light, okay? So it's going to be all the colors that you are receiving this information in, all the colors of the chakras, okay? And it is up to your chakras and their emotional levels where the energy gets dictated, okay? And how your brain and body transcribe this information on a deeper subconscious level in order to create your reality in front of you. Because the information that you are receiving are past thoughts that you put out. You understand? So whatever energy you let in is whatever harmonic, you can think about it like a violin's bow strumming across the string that is your chakra point, okay? There you go, Morgan. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you for your follow, Ginger. Thank you. Thank you all so much. And I'm so happy. And I'm actually going to cut and edit this clip to where this will be a YouTube clip. So whatever chakra point you are currently harmonizing with is what you are going to experience in your reality. So let us say you are currently... Oh, wait, I forgot two colors. Sorry. The indigo, which is like your crown. And then your third eye, which is a little bit darker, the magenta, which is going to be more like pink. So that's like this, yeah. So now that we have basically all the chakra points in here, whatever your ascension level is up to is how well you are going to decipher this information from the universe, okay? So if you are really, really psychically in balance, then you are going to be doing a really good job in your everyday life, and you are going to experience harmony a lot, okay? That's funny, Jay. I love it. Y'all, he's cute. Don't at me. I love you too, Jet. I love it. Thank you all. How do I find you on YouTube? You can find me on YouTube through my username here. YouTube Leftwich1 and or Twitch, okay? Thank you, Watkins. There's my YouTube. Yeah. Okay, so, you can only decipher reality on the given harmonic, like, chakra frequency you are currently on, okay? So if you are stuck... That's a really thick-ass line. That's what she said. So if you are stuck... Oh, what the fuck? No, come on. Pencil, sorry. So if you are stuck on a very root-based chakra, then you're going to be stuck in a third-dimensional sludge existence. Alright? And you can see I'm sitting here charting out all the chakra points. Okay, so you got the blue one in the throat. And then you got... okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, this is what you need right here. Alright, so you can only decode reality on the level in which you are harmonized to the chakra points, okay? So, let me just... oh, shit. I need white. Here we go. There we go. Okay, So you need, this is crown. All right, then you got third eye. Y'all, I'm an artist. That's why I'm kind of like just fucking doing this shit on the fly. All right, so third eye. Then you have the throat chakra, which is your chakra of truth, okay? If you've ever seen Avatar, they talk about this kind of stuff. It's been in front of our faces for a long time. Then you have the heart chakra, okay, which is all about love. Love or heart. Here we can do this. There we go. Then we have the solar plexus, which is your chest, okay? It's like your sun, your internal sun. All right? You have an internal sun, your sun chakra, soul chakra, all right? The noise effect reminded you of Midnight Gospel. That's funny. Yeah, your heart chakra is indeed green. That's exactly right. Yes. Yes. I know this is a lot I'm throwing at you. No, that's fine, Cody. I love it. I love having people to talk to about this. That's exactly why I'm a professional streamer, okay? Yes, the food you eat, the colors you wear, everything. Everything is color chakra coded, okay? Yeah, Sharingan. That's exactly right, okay? So this is your heart chakra. I should have drawn that with the yellow here, but that's okay. Here, check it out. Yellow, boom. Your soul, your sun chakra. All right, and then you have the orange, which is the navel, which is your intuition. It's a form of your intuition, if I'm not mistaken, and it is like your happiness chakra, right? It is the sex chakra as well, okay? So if you are like sexually frustrated, you have problems with this chakra, all right? Prana is another word for this. Here, hold on. This is getting a little jumbled, sorry. Prana, P-R-A... Oh, you suck. Come on. Prana. I need a graphic tablet so goddamn bad. And then you have the actual base root chakra, which is about survival. I need to eat. I need to shit. I need to sleep. I need someone to fuck. I need to reproduce. I need this. I need that. You get the point. You know what I mean? So, that is the chakra system. So, when you are meditating, you can only decode reality on the level at which you are harmonizing with the different chakras. So, if you are harmonizing from a place of love, you are decoding your reality into a loving, beautiful heaven on earth. But if you are decoding your reality from a lower vibration, then you are absolutely creating your own hell on earth. You get it? That's what it is. That's what it is. So, meditation is the form of time travel by taking this Merkaba. When you meditate, it activates the Merkabas. It activates it, and then they start to spin in rotation and what's called oscillation, which means opposite of each other in the same field. They spin clockwise, okay? Just like this. And it spins clockwise, okay? It spins just like this. It spins. So, and it's generating an incredible force of like a field around this, okay? This is generating an incredible amount of energy when you start to meditate, okay? It generates an incredible amount of energy, okay? And what's amazing about this shape is, do you know what you would get if you looked at this shape directly from the top down while this thing was spinning? Do you know what you would get? This is gonna blow your mind. This is gonna blow your mind. If you looked at this shape while it's spinning, and you saw it from the top down in a three-dimensional view, what would you get? You would get you would get this. Does that look familiar? Does that look familiar to y'all? It's the fucking human brain. Our literal physiological nature is created because of energy and how it coagulates into nature. It creates the human brain, y'all. Okay? Because look at this. When you see, this is gonna blow your mind. This is where the Sanskrit chakras come from, because as this thing is spinning, it is a Fibonacci spiral. A chakra. A spinning disc of energy. Okay? And it is a duality consciousness pulsing vibratorily. Boom, 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 like a heartbeat. Alright? So, this is fundamental reality right here. Okay, everything comes from this. Everything, everything, everything. Alright? And then, if you look, while this is spinning, you will actually end up seeing the different chakras, just like the planets along this line, okay, that make up our entire existence. Chakra 1. Oh, here, I'm going to color code the chakras. Okay, check this out. This is going to blow your mind. So you got red first, remember, which is the slowest on the outside. Then you have orange. Then you have yellow, followed by green, followed by blue, followed by, hold on, sorry, I messed that up. Green. Oh, I know what's going on. Followed by your next one, which is your crown chakra, which is like the pink one. And then you have the final one in the very middle, which is you, the crown. Okay, so this is how it looks. It is your human brain. Yes. Okay. Okay. Do you see what I'm saying now? It literally creates our physiological nature, guys. All right, so if you, and chakra, the word literally means spinning disc. Okay, chakra, the word means spinning disc. All right. That's what it is, man. This is all connected. This is all connected, y'all. It's all connected. So now let me blow your mind even further. If you were to take this in the third dimension and view it from the top down, it is this, okay? And then what do you get if you take this and zoom out and view it from the side, like from this angle? What do you get? What would you get? What would you get, everybody? If you zoomed this out and viewed it from this angle, what would you see? Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. They do. They absolutely do make the same shape. Yes. Yes. Okay, so if you were to be able to zoom out and view it from the side, and you were able to see all of your Merkabas spinning at the same time, overlapping one another, you would see the exact phrase in the Bible where Jesus said, I sit up atop the Lamb of God, atop Mount Meru, in the Lamb of God. Mount Meru is your spines. It is your vertebrae of your spines. You understand, guys? This is how it works. So if you were able to zoom out, you would see overlapping vertebrae that look like a Hanoi tower, all right? That progressively get larger and larger and stack on top of each other like our vertebrae. Oops, sorry. Okay, just like our vertebrae. And they get larger and larger, just like the 12 strands of our fucking DNA. That's where this idea comes from. And whichever level, 8, 9, and this is all DNA ascension. I can teach you guys about DNA ascension now with this chart. 10, 11. We're running out of space. Shit. 12, 13. Okay, that's fine. All right, so you guys see, it looks like your spine, basically. It is your spine. It is your spine. It becomes your spine. That's what you see. All of the different Merkabas spinning, releasing their energy. Yeah, exactly. The Tower of Babel is another direct representation of man's testament towards God. Okay, that we know what's up. We know the fundamental aspects of reality. We know. We know. We know. And that's okay. Hold on. Sorry, just cleaning this up a little bit. Very cute. Okay. So yes, it becomes your spine, okay? And each spine has a different level of reality that you will experience in the now, okay? And you can tell where you are on your DNA ascension's path based on what's happening to you in real life, all right? And what's the most incredible thing about all of this is the fact that there is a substrate that exists below all of this, and there is a magistrate that exists above all of this, okay? There is a magistrate that exists above all of this, all right? So there is a layer of reality that actually exists like, oh shit, hold on, sorry, wrong color. That exists like up here, like when you reach the highest levels of dimensional existence, there is a magistrate, a layer of reality that exists above ours. And then likewise, there is a substrate, and even Elon Musk has talked about this, okay? That there is a substrate of reality that exists underneath ours, right? So yes, Dr. Strange, I love it. Ginger probably does a lot of great shit to our DNA because it's a natural antioxidant. I love this. Feels amazing, man. I love it. I love it. I love you guys so much. Okay, so the 12 layers of DNA ascension start based on the root chakras, okay? And it starts in a like fear and survival. Actually, no. Your first two realities are like, I need to find food, and I need to be able to have sex. Those are the first two layers of reality. Then, when we got wise and we realized our own mortality, we realized that we needed to find a home. Okay? Then, when we got wise from that, we realized that there was other shit besides home, reproduction, and food, okay? We realized that there was personal, like, health, right? So, hold on, sorry. Neck's kind of burning. Let me see. So, here it is. Ooh. Hold on, sorry. Okay, so your first level, when the body drops density, it commonly displays mutational symptoms of like the flu, the headache, diarrhea, rashes, muscles, and joint aches. So when you fall into this very, very low frequency, this is where like sickness exists, okay? You can become ill, okay? All that stuff. Illness exists here. It is just a very low, dense vibrational frequency, okay? And the wavelength of this is very long, which means it takes a long time for you to escape a frequency like this, right? When you are living from a survivalist mentality, this is what it's like. Your reality is drawn out long. It takes for fucking ever. It sucks, okay? Survivor, I've been going for about 4 hours, homie. If you want me to explain time travel anymore, you're gonna have to go back and rewatch the beginning of the video. I've explained it like 9 times already. I'm sorry. We're on to something else. We're on to DNA ascension. I'm sorry. You're not moving through the universe when you travel through time, homie. Okay. Okay. So as you raise your frequency, the waves kind of get shorter and shorter, you see? And you end up having more peaks, but you also end up having more lows, okay? But there is less time between this for you to experience negativity or positivity, okay? So this is when time starts to like speed up and shorten for you, and you can actually experience reality quicker. So the more we go into reality, the higher we go into reality, it keeps just going up, man. It keeps getting faster and faster. Faster and faster and faster and faster. More peaks, more peaks, more peaks. Okay? Until it's just so fucking fine that it's just like this. It is just a constant state of pain, pleasure, bliss. Okay? And then what's amazing about this part up here is there's such wild swings, but there's no time delay, okay, in between what's happening and what you're thinking about. So that's why whenever you finally get to this highest level, that's why they say be careful what you think about and what you wish about, because literally you can think about it and it's there. That's why they say that. Because you have such peaks, crests of highs and lows that there's no time delay in it. Okay? Yes, absolutely, Mayos. He says, so in order to time travel, you have to be in tune with all of your chakras. Yes, you are all getting it. I love it. So yes, the visual representations, the visual things help then, guys. So you guys are really glad that I'm doing it like this then. Good. Okay, so let's fucking continue with the chart. So you secure your home, right? Then that's like the third level of existence. When you have established your survivability rate as 100% until something that the universe deems is going to take you out, takes you out. You have now cheated death, and you now start to get to think about reality on your own terms and make your own kind of decisions, okay? I love it. So what comes after like securing your home life? Well, it comes with securing like partnerships and friendships, your interrelations with other people. So you start to form groups of people, all right? How you interact with other people, because now you are not so worried about how you're going to survive and not stink like shit and absorb disease and all this. You can interact with other people and develop culture. You understand? This happened around 1000 AD. So civilization hit this chakra around 1000 AD. 1000 AD to about 1700. It took us about 700 years to elevate from this one, because remember, this was like the Renaissance. This was when all of this was happening, okay? The home life, this was like 2000 BC, ancient Egypt, when we were still fucking and worried about food, the best food, okay? This was like Egypt, right? This is when everybody was like stuck in fucking their bottom two, oops, not Egypt, why? That's stupid. Egypt. There we go. That's when everybody was stuck in those two root chakras, okay? So, this one was like Greece and Rome, when they were trying to build cities and fucking states. And China was in this level since like the different dynasties, okay? The enlightened people of the East have been in this part for a long time. This was also like Rome, maybe Great Britain. The Native Americans were here for a long time before everybody else caught up, okay? Okay, so right here, when we started dealing with our interpersonal relationships with other people, that was around like 1000 AD, okay? Then, what happens when you start dealing with that? You get laws, okay? When you start to, like, law and science, all right? So when you start to commune with other people, you then become able to share your ideas. Alcohol was in this part. Beer was also in this, because beer allowed the fluid exchange of ideas with inhibitions being dropped. So this was from whenever beer and alcohol was invented. This is when this started. All right, all the way until modern times. So we are still stuck in a lot of ways in this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. See, this is why everybody says that we are in 5D, because we are in 5D. Do you understand? We are living our lives based on 5-dimensional principles. Do you get it? The principle of food, sustenance, longevity, the principle of reproduction, okay? The principle of security, the principle of relationships, because we realize that we're all connected. Yes. Yep, exactly. The drink of the gods. That's right. So beer, this is where we are. And this is 4D. This is 3D, right? 2D, sex. Because you're flat laying on each other's backs. Fuck, man. And then you have the first dimension, which is food. Okay? And this is where we are right now. We are moving into this reality. So the very next step, after we realize that we do not need to govern ourselves, okay, the next step is we realize that we have inner light. That's the next step. Is that all of the light in the universe is already within inside of us, and we can tap into it at any time. That's the next step, is turning ourselves towards the inner light, which we now call Christ consciousness. Or the people who play mental chess, okay? Christ consciousness. That is the next step, okay? You get there whenever you are aware that you can get there. As soon as that happens and you make the decision to live your life for good, then you are there. You are in Christ consciousness. But there is a lot of drawbacks that come with that. Yeah. Yeah, guys. So, this is Christ consciousness, right? And then once you get to Christ consciousness, the next thing is, let's see, that's 60. All right. Then you start to actually tap into potential, right? Potential is energy. Potential. All right. Energy. You are able, you are able to tap into the potentiality of energy of the universe. That is a shitty E. You are able to tap into potential, which is why we say 7 is a number of creation, okay? Potential. Creation is undefined potential. You find that inner light by connecting to a God that represents you the most in a way that you feel. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Okay, so once you reach 70, you are able to tap into the human potential, meaning setting shit on fire, flying, doing all that kind of stuff, all right? And then once you do that, you can then tap into the power of vibrational elevation. Shoot, hold on. You can then tap into vibration, all right? You can literally tap into it. This is when you become a co-collaborative creator with God in reality when you reach 8D. Okay? 8 is a number of service. It's like never ending, never ending, never ending. Right? So vibration is never ending. It always was and always will keep going. Do you understand? So this is, when they say that Jesus is seated at the right hand of God, this is what they mean. This is what they mean. It is because Jesus, the Christ consciousness, is not only the person, but he is the vibrational consciousness that is emanating throughout the universe that we are supposed to emanate, okay? That is why. This is where he sits, at the right hand of God. That's why they say this. All right. Then, on top of your vibration, okay, once you have tapped into your potential, you have tapped into the vibrational thing of the universe, you have now ascended to the point where you see reality. And this is where a DMT trip happens. This is DMT. This is the DMT realm. Or the 9 dimension. 9 means you have completed a project, okay? And there's a lot of these entities there that are willing to help you and show you these things, okay? So when you dream, this is also the dream realm, okay? The 9th dimension. When you go into REM sleep, you enter this place. This is where dreams come from. They're ideas, all right? So I just want to say I love your videos, I love your stream, and I love you, man. I need to get to bed because I got school in the morning, but I will be up all night thinking about what you have said. Good night, dude. Much peace, okay? Please. Thank you so much. Sleep well, my friend. Yes. Okay, my apologies for TikTok if I haven't been looking at the chat. I'm sorry. Oh, wow. Thank you so much for following. Thank you so much for your follow. Just in case anybody on TikTok wants the links. Boom. All right, there you go. All right, you can come and check us out. Feel free, please. So now, after the DMT realm, what do you think happens after that? Guys, what do you think happens after that? What happens after that is you leave the bounds of physical reality. This is what I mean when I say that you transcend technology. This is what it means. You have raised the vibrational frequency of your being to such a high level that you have now escaped. This is reality. Like everything pretty much from here to here is all reality. Right? Everything. Everything in there is reality. And that is how you escape reality. No, this is not some kind of cult. Jesus, Murphy. Jesus. No. Where else? I'm on YouTube and Twitch if you want to come and join. I'm on YouTube and Twitch. I've been streaming for 4 hours, but it's like a visual stream. Hello! I'm actually about to have to cut it off for tonight because I'm getting starving. So let's go ahead and I'll finish explaining these last 3, and then I'll cut it off and call it a night. Okay, everybody? So check this out, everybody. What happens when you reach? Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, yes. So when you reach here, you are in the, like, 10D. 10 means you are now, like, on a mission, doing the same mission, but you have the same level up stats that you had doing the mission before. It's like a new game plus. You have all the same skills, all the same everything, and all the same experience moving forward. And it's a wonderful, wonderful thing to be in the 10th dimension. It is also said that this is when you escape physical reality. So you become full spirit. This is the 10th dimension is where you are full spirit. Fully 100% spirit, okay? That's in the 10th dimension. And it's said that people who ascend to the 10th dimension have their rainbow bodies, and like these people can fly and can read. This is like where telekinesis and telepathy exists. This is where setting things on fire, supernatural powers, and all that kind of stuff exist. All of that, traveling through time travel, all of that exists. Thank you. So that's where all of this exists. So if you continue up, 11D is when you are pure energy. You are pure. You are pure electron, photon, neutron energy. That is where you are in the 11th dimension. You are basically just pure. You don't have any matter. You can go anywhere, do anything, permeate any material, any surface, experience anything. That is consciousness. That is consciousness itself. That is consciousness. This is laughing diabetes. Both, matter of fact. This is not a theory. This is not a theory. This is thousands of years of information that I have studied. Thank you, Leona. Thank you. Yeah, pure energy. So when you're praying, when you go and you say the Lord's Prayer and stuff like that, you are actually escaping into the 11th dimension. Okay? So that's why the Book of Solomon says that up here in the 13th dimension is where God is. All right? God is all the way at the top. Or the divine God, basically. It's God. He sits all the way at the top. And then the one down from that is where the hierarchy of angels sits, obviously. So that's the full chart of reality. That is reality, okay? Your spine is created by how reality is shaped. So do you guys get it? From these three symbols is how reality is created. From these three symbols. I am so glad I have this. Thank you, Green-Eyed Pixie. Please follow me, like my content, share, sub, duet me, everything. So this is another really cool symbol that I learned about. Reality is a makeup of three things. It is the spirit, incongruency with the mind. All right, it is the spirit. Hold on. And the mind happening at the same time, and then coming down, coming down. Oh shoot, hold on. Coming down into the body, just like this. This is the mathematical nature of the universe. Okay? Down into the body. That, right there, this whole symbol. That symbol right there. That is what creates reality. That is the mind and the spirit. So the spirit fuels the mind. Okay? The spirit fuels the mind. And the mind also, in turn, fuels the spirit by being connected to a higher divine being. And then the information that you get from this in conjunction with, your God, your deity, and everything is what creates your reality. Oh, thank you, Ted. I just want to say that you truly deserve all of the fortunes that will come your way, man. We need more people that spread truth. Thank you. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much that means to me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. That's how you decode reality. That's how you decode reality. And by meditating, you are learning to affect your reality on a very fundamental level, okay? By raising your vibrational consciousness through this grid system, okay, to where you focus on the different things in your life, right? I forgot to say that this part right here, after the energy is your higher self. The angels, the higher version of yourself exists, all that stuff. That's where that exists, okay? Higher. And see, what's amazing though is all of this stuff is taught in the Bible. And to me, it further proves God is real. It does not take away anything because it literally brings worship back to God. It's insane. I'm on YouTube if you want to come and check it out. Yes, I have a YouTube. Yes, here guys. YouTube is this. I love you guys so much. And the Twitch is that, just in case you want to come and join. Yes, yes, please come and join. I encourage you to. So you can actually see the diagram that I'm working with. Thank you so much, Willie. Thank you. And Winterwolf, thank you too. So, like, guys, this is so amazing. Like, this all would not have come to me had I not... I really feel like this all would not have come to me had I not prayed to be shown wisdom and to be given the essence of what is life. Like, that's what Solomon did, so why can't I do that? Okay? Why couldn't I do that? And you guys see that we have all of these different things that go on into making this up. Like, this is not... This proves and it, like, ties all worldly religions together. Okay? Every single one of them is tied together in this graph. Y'all, in this graph. Thank you so much, Green-Eyed Pixie. So please, if you like the information, give it a share. Donations and all that kind of stuff are not required, but they do help the show keep going. I am a one-man operation doing all of this by myself. All of my own research, all of my own pieces together. Now, I do confer with some of my higher education friends, and they help me pull information to cross-reference what I already know to become what is true. Because fuck what I know. I'm looking for the truth, and I am on a journey with you all. That's what this whole channel is about. And I love you guys so much. Thank you all so much for helping me grow. I really love how far we've come, and you all make this such a wonderful experience. My name is Nick. I'm your host, Vanderhorst, and I hope that you all will, you know, come and hang out with me tomorrow night, and then again on Monday and Tuesday. And I hope you all, like I said, I hope you go and check out my channel on TikTok, because I am just going to start dumping videos on my YouTube. Okay? I am about to just start dumping videos on my YouTube. I love you guys so much. I will see you all next time. And get something to eat, get some water, go ground yourself. I'll see you all tomorrow night, okay? Peace.